Hello, YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not this one? Same guy who appeared in Fest for Frankenstein appeared in this one thereafter. That being Blood for Dracula. That's right, Blood for Dracula. Come out, like I say, without repeating myself, the day after being 74. And what can I say about this one? What can I say? If you like Fest for Frankenstein, you're definitely going to like this one. And I do like the producer, the actor, because when he did Fest for Frankenstein, it gives it that Doffy, that Hammer House feel, but more in a video nasty sort of feel. And I actually like that. I think it's very clever, it's unique. The only difference is, as we all know, people always look like, they always look like Frankenstein, Dracula, the Golden Days of Christopher Lee, and some of the mummy films, all the Hammer House, I was thinking it was being a bloodbath, bloodthirsty, blood and gore, but that wasn't the taste because, different era, different time, they couldn't show too much blood. Back in the early 70s, we only just started to see tits and ass. That's as close as we could get. And so maybe a little bit of bus if you're lucky. But as I was about to say, this went the level. It went, well, what would happen if we made Dracula ultimate bloodthirsty, really bloodthirsty, make him a Randy Dracula, and so on. So, like I say, the same actor, I can never get his name right. I can never get Italian fucking names right. I'm terrible. So I'll just say the actor for now. But the actor that appears in this, as we know, played Frankenstein. And it's professionally seen pre Dracula. And I do actually like the fact that you see him age, he's putting his dye on his hair. But there's one little fuck up there. When you're opening off the film, Blood for Dracula, people can correct me if I'm right or wrong. If anyone's ever seen Blood for Dracula, you'll know what I'm getting at. There's a bit where he's putting makeup on, right? And he's trying to make himself look longer than what he is, right? I don't know if it's an aging thing or whatever. And he's looking in the mirror. Now, people correct me if I'm right or wrong. Anyone, I'm not just talking about Blood for Dracula, anyone that's seen vampire films, from Fight Night to the 1931 Dracula, to any vampire film, whether it be Twins of Evil or other ones of the same nature, do or do they not cast any perfection? So let's say I'm a vampire, right? I know I'm talking like a dick here, but let's say I am and I want to have a pose in the mirror. There'd be no point. There'd be no point. Because vampires don't show any perfection. That's what I'm getting at. They do not show any perfection. So how the fuck, when he's looking in there, and he's looking in the mirror, let's say, in the opening, is he seeing himself when vampires don't show a perfection? There's just a little cock up. I don't be nitpicky there, but I just felt there's a little bit of a cock up there. But the rest of the film, I didn't mind. So you got the other actor that played Frankenstein's assistant. He's working for Dracula. You got the idea he's human. He's a vampire. And you got the idea he's getting weak. He's aging. And the only way to keep him youthful and keep his lungness and all this is to go to an obstacle and basically bite the neck of virgins. Fucking hell, that's not bad, is it? And I feel this was done better than another film. There was another film had a similar nature called. It had a lot of different titles. One people know it Dux's Dracula, Dracula's Riddle. I felt this was better done than that and The Hunger. I really did. I felt it was better done. The story's straightforward. Like I say, he goes to an obstacle. It's based on the olden times. And he's biting beautiful women's necks, sucking the blood out of them to keep his youth. That's how I see it. So this one dude in it's like pretty to look at. He's trying to find out if she's a virgin. He's really trying to make sure, because you can only, right, in this, you can only keep your youth, your good looks, if you bite the neck of a virgin. Fucking hell. You'd be fucked if we went to a red light area. So, the end of the day, he sees this woman, like I said, this young woman, very pretty to look at, and he's trying to find out she's a virgin, she is. Next thing you know, he fucking just dives on her like a fucking sex maniac on steroids. He licks at her, fucking dives at her, bites her neck, sucking the blood out of her neck. I do actually appreciate this, because this one does show a lot more blood, a lot more tire, a lot more blood in the face, and so on. And I've got to spoil it. If anyone's never seen Blood for Dracula, I remember watching it on YouTube, of all channels, YouTube. I don't know if it's on YouTube now or it's been removed, but if it's still on YouTube, free of charge, watch it. It's a damn good film. If you like Hammer House films, Universal monster films, but you're more into the golden days of Hammer, you know, Dracula, Frankenstein, sort of go on, this would be the film for you. And be warned, it's definitely a lot more bloodier. And you got that idea he gets ill if he doesn't take blood. There's a bit where he's in the toilet, Dracula, and he's throwing his ducks up. And the young lad is working for him. He feels bad. All these girls are getting bit on the neck. He's killing like loads and loads of women, taking the blood off the neck so they can keep his youth, you know, and all this vanity shit. He's falling for this one dude. Dracula's trying to bite them all. And this is the bit where I'm going to have to spoil it, people. Word of warning. I already said it. If it's still on YouTube and any advice to get it, go for it, because I'm going to spoil it if you've never seen it. So, you know I always do it. I'm going to put it 5 times. If it gets spoiled, don't say I didn't warn you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've been warned. In the film, Dracula gets killed. People say, oh, that happens in every fucking Dracula film, even the golden days of Christopher Lee. How could that spoil it? This has to be the best fucking death scene in any Dracula film. How this didn't go with the video nastiness gets me, because Fest for Frankenstein, granted it is bloodthirster, it is duller, it's over the top. I think it was made to be over the top. The 3D gimmicks are a bit dated now, but I think it gives it a time. This wasn't in 3D, by the way, but it's still a dud. But this is a unique way of how he gets killed, right? So I did give you 5 warnings. The one who's helping him out gets pissed. He gets an axe. He cuts Dracula's arm off with an axe. Blood, over the top blood. That reminds me of remember when I did the review of Assault on Assassin? Or let's say a film like Kill Bill, but more Assault on Assassin, where the arm gets cut off and blood just goes and skirts all over the fucking place. No, really over the top. That's what's in the film when his arm gets cut off. So there's blood, riot, flying everywhere. Beautiful. He gets his other arm cut off. He's steaming in had in there. He gets his leg cut off with an axe. Blood, riot, flying everywhere. Cuts his other fucking leg off. No fucking about. Blood, riot, everywhere. He's steaming in pain. The love of his life, this woman is steaming like a fucking knob. Ah! I didn't make that up. That was her acting like a fucking dick. And I love the acting here. He's not human. He's a vampire. He takes to life. Why would you cry for him? He's like, oh, he's horrible. He's mean. He's nasty. Okay, just I say them words, but he might as well. He gets a steak. He steaks the fuck out. He's steaming in had in there. Blood all over his mouth. I fucking love it. It's beautiful. Slams him again for extra look. The girl's steaming like a fucking dick. She folds herself on the steak and it's a death. Beautiful. And both of them are dead, bound bed. Then the guy walks off with the love of his life. End of movie. Unless Dracula somehow magically shows 2 pair of fucking legs and comes back to life. But in this one, he definitely gets it. He definitely gets it. And I think it's a pretty awesome death. Arm get off, his other arm gets cut off, his leg gets cut off, his other leg gets cut off, he gets staked in the fucking heart. I'm surprised I've never done that in any other Dracula film. Not that it's not really a Dracula film, it's just name only. But again, with a story death scene like that, I'm just surprised that the fucking video nasty in that era didn't get ring off it. I think this is going to be taken off the shelf. This is a nasty. You know the word blood for Dracula. But I don't know, because we all know in the early 70s, we had one gold taste of blood of Dracula. So maybe people got confused with the one with Christopher Lee. I don't know. Maybe there's other reasons why this one wasn't a video nasty. But Fest for Frankenstein, oh, that was a nasty, that was a bad one. But you know what I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I didn't mind it for what it was. So for that, I'm gonna give it a 3-star rating. I'm gonna give this a 3-star rating. Was it a 3-star rating? Because I think the film deserves it. It's definitely a good film. I say if it's still on YouTube, I would recommend check it out. If you're into Dracula films, you're into Frankenstein, the golden days, maybe when Christopher Lee played Dracula, or the golden days of Hammer House. It does have that Hammer House feel to it. But it's further one, it's definitely a lot more dorier. There's definitely a lot of biting in it. So it's a good one. So I say again, Blood for Dracula. Feast work, got it right. Something bit me on the neck. A 3-star rating from me. Into them. Be smart. Be safe. I'll see you later.